it's Budget with Mama Bear. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Welcome to the first Mondays with Mama. I am so excited to come on here to just spend some time with you. I apologize about getting this out so late, but you know how that goes. First of all, I want to say is Happy New Year. I can't wait what this year is going to bring. I'm going into it with a positive heart. That's all I can do right now, right? So I hope you are too. I hope you're excited about your 2024 and the goals that you can make and achieve for your financial freedom. So let's go ahead and get started today. Basically, what I want to do is I want to come to you every Monday in the month of January to see how you guys like this and kind of just talk about different topics, share with you a couple things that might be helpful, as well as because it's my birthday month, I do want to share a freebie with you on Mondays. So hang on for that. That's coming later. If you notice, my setup's a little different. I'm back where I began. Don't mind like the paint splatters and stuff like that. This is where I do crafting, planning, all of that. I'm in my son's old room basically because it's loud in my house right now and I need to get this filmed. So I figured, well, this video is a little different, so we'll just make the environment a little different. So we're back to the beginning, kind of fitting about what I'm going to talk about right now. So, first thing I want to do is I want to do a shout out to my friend. I did not find, she had sent me something, the Bell, Miss Donna, and there was another package that came and I didn't realize that was there and it slipped between all my things and I found it and it's from her. And it says, happy early birthday. This is one package of 2. When a bell rings in the savings and budgeting community, a savings challenge is fully funded. From Donna, Powered by Creativity. And she sent me these Snow White stickers. And I'm so excited about this because, you know, that's my girl. That's my girl. But look at this. I like this. What is this? Hold on. I'm going to take it out and show you. Because I know there's some more Snow White fans out there. What a beautiful image. Look at that. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm going to hang on to that. That's cool. I'm just set it back here. But that's just like the card. That's really pretty. I love that. And there's tons of these. Oh, these are so cute. I will definitely use these as I want to redo some things. Thank you, Donna. That was really sweet of you. I'm excited for this one. Okay, and then I also got something from Willow Tree Budgets that I wanted to open up real quickly. I know Christmas is over, but you know, I am Christmas all year long. Are y'all, can anybody relate? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Willow Tree Budgets. Merry Christmas to you and your family. I've learned so much from you and your support and friendship means the world to me. Thank you so much. Love you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you too. And I have to say, I love this challenge because it has pink and Christmas. So yay, I'm gonna definitely use that. You guys have sent me some really cool savings challenges that I'm excited to use in 2024. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, what are we gonna talk about today? I wanna hit on goal making and I also wanna hit on sinking funds. And I'm also gonna share, I'm gonna put an insert on how we did with our sinking funds for the month of December, with our savings challenges. I did pull all those out, added them up. I filmed it. It was pretty, it's stressful when you do that because you want to make sure you get it right. And you'll be able to see that. So I will insert that in here. We are not going to cash stuff that yet. That'll be a different video because this video is going to be kind of long if I did that. So I will definitely share with you where all of that money is going to go. But you will find out today how much I ended up saving. And it was way more than I thought. If y'all were with me in the beginning of December, I was like 1, 2 challenges maybe done. And I'm like, yeah, it's going to be a slow month. And boom, at the end, they all just finished. It was pretty crazy. Okay. So let's first hit on goal setting. So like I shared with you several times, this is my new journal for Budget with Mama Bear. And I thought I would set up my goal page with you. I'm gonna move my flowers out of the way here. Doing planning on camera is a little nerve-wracking because I see all these amazing ladies out there and men doing it, and it's just, they do it so seamlessly, you know, and I'm not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you the Mama way. So I'm using this journaling sticker book from the Happy Planner that I had in my stash, because again, this is all about using what I have right now. Okay, so oops. So when I get ready to put something down, I put it all on my finger, basically. I just kind of set it out on my hand and go from there. What I think is cool about these is that the way that these are set up, I can go in and color them later if I choose to. So that was kind of neat about these letters and these words that I'm going to be using today. So I am literally just going to put the word goals. Now, when you set your goals, you definitely should brain dump first. I've been doing a lot of brain dumping. Brain dumping is just basically spitting out all the ideas that are rolling around in your head and just jotting it down. I usually use something like this, or like a notebook that I have sitting by me, and I just let it out. It's important that you do that because some of your best ideas are in there and you need to get them out. Okay, then the way I want to set it up is this is going to be some long-term goals, and I'm going to keep adding to this because I don't know exactly, because of how stressful life's been lately. I have a few that I want to set up, but I am going to leave space for when I'm sitting there and going, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. So I think how I'm going to set this up is I'm going to use some stickers out of here. Okay, so I pulled these 3 hearts out, and they're going to be like my bullet point. And the first goal that I have for myself, I'm sorry, I have to write like this, is that my goal is to really, this year, how do I pay, I'm going to write big so y'all can see, off as many. Anybody else write like that? And when you're talking, you wait till you write the word before you say it. Debts as possible. Okay. I talk about that a lot, but I need a clear plan. When I have a clear plan and I have a visual, it really makes it come to fruition. Okay, so that is my number 1 because we have some pretty heavy debts that we are starting to pay, which the biggest one right now is our son's student loans that we took out for him to go to college. Okay, so pay off as many debts as possible. The other thing I want to do is to hit 5K in savings. And when I hit it, I'm going to use it for something that we need. It's very tempting to just go, oh, I'll just put it towards debt. But the reality is we have put our life on hold for a very long time. And if I sit here and just put every dime that I make into that, life's going to get pretty depressing. So when I hit the 5K, it's going to go towards something we have wanted. And I'm not saying a trip, but I'm thinking it might be my floors. We'll see, but I don't think that's going to cover it. So we'll see. When we hit it, we'll see when that happens, what we'll do. So that's a big goal of mine. And then lastly, I want to, actually I have 2 more. So my emergency fund, I want to increase emergency fund by $2,000. Okay, I have 1,000 in there now. And like I said, we have to dip into it several times. And so I want to make sure that we are adding in another 2,000. So when we dip into it, we're not really stressed about not having at least 1,000 in there. Okay. And then let's get another sticker. The other thing we're going to be working on, because I am already a month ahead, because basically at the beginning of the month, I can pay my bills for the month. I want to get 2 months ahead. And I'm going to digress, because technically now I'm not 1 month ahead, because we have that new bill that has started this month. So technically we're going to have to add more in and then start on the second month. Okay, so these are my big goals for right now. I do have some more space if I want to add some more. And so I think short-term goals are just as important, if not more, because they give you wins right away. So we are going to do monthly goals. So I'm going to put January in here, and I'm just using, and these are paper stickers, so they're very gentle, and I'm not being gentle on them. So I'm going to put the January in here, and then we will work on that this month, and I will share those with you. So I do have several, but we're going to just stop there. We went over our big goals. I'm going to color that in, and then next time we will work on January. Okay, close that up. Again, I like to make it look nice, but I do go with the ugly first. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is sinking funds. Okay, so I'm going to just pop this here, because this is a sheet that I made when I first started budgeting. After several months, I realized that the sheet I was using wasn't working for me, because I had a lot of sinking funds. And I did get several people ask me, like, how are you able just to fund your sinking funds with your month end savings? Like, what about the rest of the month? Like, how are you able to have that money sitting in there? Well, I didn't start that way. When I first started this, I had 0 in those envelopes, right? So what I wanted to do is show you where I came from. Okay, so I'm going to show you the beginning. Now, I do cover my wages and my fixed bills, because I don't share that out. But I want to show you, this is in August of 2022, y'all. And I used this sheet, and it's from Debt Free Panda, okay? And I'm going to zoom in just a tad right here. Okay, so I want you to see, you put your income, you do your bills, and then whatever's left over, you figure out what you're going to do for your cash envelopes, because that's where my groceries, my gas, my eat out, I did personal and fun money, okay? And then I had a section for sinking funds. And is this one of the ones that is in the back? No, I didn't. I started writing them on the back because there was not enough room. So at the beginning, I would take my sinking funds and dump a lot of money into that. Let me slide this up, because I didn't have anything in there. So I had to do this every paycheck. I had to put money into my sinking funds for car maintenance, for clothing, for the groomer, household, medical, propane, wood, all those things that I save for currently. But I was dumping in money every paycheck, okay? Then whatever I had left after I did that, because this was important, I had to get that money available. I only had $100 for that paycheck to use towards savings. All my savings challenges, right? I used some of it for Debt Snowball and extra on the truck loan. I was trying to do that, right? So I didn't have a lot in the beginning to put towards my savings challenges. And I know there's a lot of you out there that are in that same position. I was there too, okay? But as you get consistent with doing this and you get a nice little chunk in here and you watch your spending, you can progress to having it sitting there and then just replenishing monthly where you're going to need it. Okay. So let me come back out. I'm going to show you the next week. So I started to get creative and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to try making one for myself. It'll have a ton of sinking funds. I can write some goals. And yeah, this didn't work out. I didn't like this at all. First of all, it was very basic. It wasn't cute. So, but as you can see, I was still like, this was a low check week. And so I couldn't put as much in here. And same thing. I had $91 I can put towards savings challenges. Okay. The next week, same thing. Went back to using the debt-free Panda one. I think this was like a notepad that I got. And again, I think this is the one. Yeah, I put sinking funds over here because of the fact that I didn't have enough space. So a little bit better. I was starting to get money where I felt comfortable. It was a bigger month or a bigger paycheck week. I think it was like we both got paid on that week. But what I eventually did was I made this one. And what's funny is I forgot I had this. I talked about this in the live. I found this on my computer. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to share this with people because this is where I started. I meant to use my own thing. And then I got wrapped up in all the other stuff that was out there that I just loved, with having a notebook and all that. So again, piece of paper, hole punch it, put it in a binder. It can be as simple as that. Okay, I have my end of the month update, and then I do a monthly plan where I figure out what we're making, what expenses, and how much needs to come out of each check. Okay, so that is kind of like in a nutshell how it ended up being. So once I felt comfortable with getting all my money in my sinking funds, right? Then I started going to, well, we're going to take our money that we get from our savings challenges and, like Donna says, save to sink. And I've definitely done that for the past several months, and it's worked out really well for our family. I really enjoy doing savings challenges. It helps me put money there. I mean, of course, I can just put money in the envelopes, but I have fun doing all of the challenges that people make, that I've made. It's really triggered my creativity, all that fun stuff. So that is this in a nutshell. Now I'm going to cut away. Hopefully you're all still here. Oh, where did my drink go? I brought a drink up here and now I got to go find it. So I'm going to go get a drink. And then I'm going to pop in how we did in December with our savings challenges. Here you go. Okay, so I do want to show you where we ended up at the end of this month. We're going to add this into my Mondays with Mama video. I want to show you real quick because I need to get to the bank. This time I'm going to take all this money and kind of condense it for when I put it into my sinking funds, so I don't end up with like this. So these are all my ones from my Bucks challenge. There are 239 of them, and so I don't want these going into my sinking funds. That would make them way too chunky. So I'm going to show you how much we have, and that way I can take this to the bank and I can get it condensed. Okay, so we did pretty good this month after all. It was kind of like at the end, they all just started finishing, which was awesome. Okay, so what I do is I take them all out, add it up, make sure what's here is correct, and then I will make my plan for my sinking funds, which was what I'm going to go over tonight. Okay, so let's just dive into this. I don't want it to be too long. Okay, so emergency fund, this one was 50. All right, so we'll take that out. And I think I'm just gonna set the piles up here and then I will show you at the end because I don't have my big cash tray. I don't know where it went. And y'all, I've already talked about where these challenges came from, so I won't go into that because that'll take too long. You can kind of see on some of them. All right, this is another $50 one. All right, so there we go. So we're gonna add the 50. I'm gonna add as we go over here on the calculator. So I'll leave that there so y'all can see. All right, and then this one, I forgot what it was because I didn't write it down. So we do have to count this one. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40. 341. Nice, that was a good one. I finished it before it finished, but that's okay. All right, this one is, what did I say? $25. Alrighty, so we've got 10, 25, so we're good. Oop. I know that's gonna happen. Y'all gotta stop me on that. Okay, this one is 47. Gosh, I hope I don't make a mistake on these. 20. Okay, there's 47. I'm kind of doing the check real quick for y'all, okay? Because I don't want it just to be too long. This one was 46. We're already up to $500 and we're not even halfway through. That's awesome. Yep, that's right. Okay, there we go. This one was 75. I love this one. Yep, that's right. You know what? If it's not right, it is what it is, right? Okay, this one was 80. It is what it is because I can't add more money or take away, right? So we'll just put the money in here. Almost did it. Okay. I know I always watch these. This is 122. And I'm like, oh, and then they have to go back and like check it. So I'm hoping we won't get that today. So let's put that money over here. This is like a kid on Christmas. Isn't that funny? Because it's like the reward for your hard work at the end of the month. Okay, 116. A reward for your hard work of saving and not spending this money. Oh, it's so nice. And you know what? This is why I do this. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it. Okay, 105. We hit the 1,000 mark. Yes. Oh my gosh. I didn't think it was going to be this good this year or this month. Okay, so I'm going to be all over the place because I'm so, it makes me giddy. This is why I do this, y'all, is because this is awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Random money, but I think it all went to this. Okay, what did I say this was? 145. That was a chunky one. That's why it fell out of the paper clip. I need to get more of those binder clips and put them on the big chunks, right? But because I do it this way and not just stuff my envelope, my sinking funds envelopes, I'm saving more. I am. Because I wouldn't do it. That's my problem, is I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, oh, well, we need it for this, or, oh, let's go buy this, or let's go eat here, you know, and it just disappears for me. We'll save this to the end because I don't know what this one was. I didn't write it on there. All right, this one was 32. Wow, could we get to $2,000? That would be sweet. That would be sweet. Okay. All right, here we go. This one, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, 200. I figured it was 200, but I just want to make sure. All right, those are all 20s. This I'm going to do again. All right, this one, I didn't write it down. What's wrong with me? Okay, this will be quick. 10, 20, 30. Right. This one I believe is 60 because I didn't write it, but that's what it was. Yep, that's 60. Okay, this one's 86. This one. I love this one. I might just do this again because I'll forget. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Okay, and then we're going to hold off on this one. Okay, this one, my no spend, I ended up saving 35 of some random money that I put in there. Okay. And my bucks. This is my give. I already gave it, so that was 50. This one was 239. I hit the 2,000 mark. Yes. Because we haven't even counted this one. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 40. Okay, if I did that right, it's $2,101. Wow. Look at all this. Look at all this. I'm just gonna do this because I'll have to organize it. If I did it right, that's what it is. I will go back, recount this, and I'll tell you more about this in my video, which you're gonna go back to. Okay, so what do y'all think? I did pretty good, didn't I? Oh man, I was so excited for that amount because I really needed that this month. Okay, starting off the year right. So after I did that, I got my purple notebook out, my yucky one, right? And this is what I did first. I'm just gonna show you the yuckiness. I wrote down all the money I pulled out of my Bucks challenges, okay? I did the denominations and the amounts that came out of my savings challenges. I put that $50 give because that one was already spent. And then here is what I'm sinking. So that gave me my total on, that's how much money I'm going to be sinking based on all of this, okay? So then from there, I did this. Okay, so I hope y'all can see it. I tried to write dark, but I'll zoom in just a tad here. Okay, so as you can see, emergency fund, I added that 17. I'm going to put 100. So this is basically the extra money. Debt, these are from the truck and the student loan and the extra debt. So these are those 3 Bucks challenges in one. It's just going to all go towards debt because those are all debt basically. And then our yard. Now everything else I allocated how much we're going to get. Okay. And the reason why I did that is because I'm taking that big wad of cash that has like a gazillion ones back to the bank. And I'm going to get my smaller bill, or, you know, my larger bills, I should say. I need another. This is my cute cup that I won from Hands and Bands a long time ago. Budget with Emmy, I think is the one who made it. Yummy. Those raspberry ice waters are so good. So that's what I have over here. I need it today. Okay, so the reason why I did that is so I can go get bigger bills. So I cashed it in. Okay, I'm filming this after I went to the bank. It was funny. They were like, whoa, that's a lot of ones there. Yeah, I know. I looked at him because it was the guy that normally doesn't help me. And the girls are like, oh, no, we know who she is. And she goes, come here, let me help you. And she actually took me from him because they love when I come in hearing about the money I've saved, how I'm doing, how my channel's going. It's so much fun to go to the bank and go inside. I love going inside talking to the girls. So I made my plan. I take this. I'm kind of bummed about this because I cannot find the sheet. And when I do, I'll share it with you. I have a cash breakdown that's like a full sheet laminated, and I went and I wrote all of them and what denominations I want, and then did my cash breakdown little tiny card, and that's what I took to the bank. Came back, and then I will stuff that money with y'all in another video. Okay, lastly, I have my sinking funds all in here, but it looks a little different. I'm waiting on my binders. So this is not the final, what it's gonna look like, but these are my dashboards. I decided to go back to using the A5 dashboards. They do have numbers on them for a reason. If you watch Golden Girl Budgets, then you probably know what that is. I love doing randomizers. I was doing the randomizer method a couple months ago, and then I stopped. And so I want to get back into that. I love Ren from Mischief Managed Budgets and her cards. When I saw Tracy doing that, I'm like, ooh, I want to support that. I want to do that too. So you'll be seeing that this year. I'll show you my setup and my binders once they come in. But let me show you my sinking funds. I have a lot of them. There's a reason. Emergency fund, subscriptions. These are my yearly. Car registration, y'all have seen that before. Home improvement, medical, glasses, wood. I just love this guy. Propane, travel, family fun, the bear fund. We had to take money out of that. Car maintenance, Costco, because this is when I go to Costco, not the membership. The yard, household, fur babies. Oh, I have to stop on this one. So I have a lot of cats. I don't have 5, but this little guy, he was so cute. I have 4 cats, and this is my dog right here. So my fur babies, shopping, spending money. I need to start putting a sinking fund for that because I'm spending money and I need to be able to put stuff in there. Cut debt, right? Extra debt, birthdays. This is mine. I'm moving away from a binder to an envelope, which is going to go in one big pot. So Mama Bears and hubby's. He's moving away from a binder too, and he is going to have an envelope. That way, whatever he needs, he can just come here. It doesn't have to be categorized. And so all of those are going to be my sinking funds for now. Like I said, this is not going to be my binder. I'm waiting for my binders to come in. And then I can finish up my setup and I can share that with you. My 2024 setup. It will come in January sometime. Okay, so if you're still here, I'm going to put this here because I just love the way that looks. If you are still here, there, that's better. I have my Monday freebie for you for my birthday. And each week they're going to be a little different, but they are going to represent something about me. Because I'm giving it to you, I want to share a little bit about me with you. So this is week 1. Ta-da! So this is a digital download that will be in my description box. I will have that up in there for this month. In February, they will come down. So if you want it, grab it now. It'll eventually be in my shop, I believe. But I'm going to leave it in there for the month of January. If you watch the video, you'll be able to get it. So the first one is self-care. And this is something I definitely need to start working on for myself as a caregiver. Those of you out there, any caregivers? It's tough. It's tough, y'all. And I need to focus on something, but you need to have something set aside for that. So you can decide what each one of these little cute hugging hearts are. Of course, I had to do hearts. And then you put how much you saved down here. These will fit in an A6, one of these zipper ones. I wanted to make sure it fit in those because that's like the hardest ones to fit things in. So I will pop those in there so you can see they do fit in there. Of course, they'll fit into an A5. Everything fits in A5s, but if you want to fit it into one of these, it does fit in there. Okay. The next one is the Good Vibes. I'm sending good vibes. This reminded me of the 70s and kind of 80s because I used to make these in the 80s, but I was born in the 70s. So this kind of had that 70s-ish feel to it. So I don't know. Sending out good vibes to my people, right? So this one's a little different. You can cross these off. You can decide what you want to do with these and then save. I'll probably just cross them off. All right, the last one, I had to do a roll and save. Now, you don't have to do a roll and save. You can just put an amount in the middle, but I'm going to use it as a roll and save. And this is a Be Kind. This is actually, kindness matters was my phrase that when in my other career that I had, that was like hanging up on the wall, and everyone knew that when you walked in, kindness matters in this room. And so Be Kind is kind of like me. Like I'm always about like, hey, let's be kind to each other. Be kind. Be kind. Do something nice, you know, for others. So I made it a pink bee. I hope you can appreciate that. And so you get all three of these in a digital download if you would like. So that is my Monday freebie. And this was my first Monday with Mama. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, look, I'm gonna have Snow White sneaking out. I appreciate everyone who's here and your love and support. I'm sorry, again, this came out so late tonight. I'm gonna get off of here right now and go edit it and put it up there before Mom wakes up from her nap. Love y'all. Have a blessed night.